Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to Meghan and Harry Tales, your sanctuary for truth, clarity, and heartfelt storytelling in a world drowning in royal spin. Today's episode? Oh, we're digging deep, because once again, Prince Harry shows us the raw, unfiltered truth. And King Charles? Well, let's just say his version of not liking conflict raises more questions than answers. So grab your tea, or your wine, and let's unpack this royal contradiction, shall we? Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, recently gave us something deeply personal. In the wake of losing his UK security appeal, Harry sat down with the BBC and said what many of us have been hoping to hear for years. "I would love reconciliation with my family. There's no point in continuing to fight anymore. I don't know how much longer my father has." Let that sink in. This isn't a tabloid headline. This is a son, grieving the distance from his father, and openly acknowledging that time may be running out. A man who has every right to be bitter, choosing instead vulnerability, empathy, grace. And how does King Charles respond? Harry's willingness to express vulnerability publicly is significant. It breaks from the traditional stoicism often associated with the royal family. By openly acknowledging his concern for his father's health, Harry reveals a deep sense of empathy and care. This emotional transparency is a testament to his personal growth. It suggests a departure from the more guarded approach often expected of royals. By allowing himself to be vulnerable, Harry invites empathy and understanding from the public and hopefully his family. His longing for reconciliation is equally poignant. It speaks to the universal desire for family unity and belonging. Despite the challenges and disagreements, Harry's words convey a deep-seated yearning for a loving relationship with his father. This desire for connection transcends the grandeur and formality of royal life. It speaks to the fundamental human need for love, acceptance, and understanding within a family. Harry's plea is a reminder that even amidst the complexities of royal life, the desire for family harmony remains a powerful force. King Charles' response to Harry's statement was indirect. It came through royal sources rather than a direct statement. This approach is characteristic of the monarchy. It reflects the institution's preference for discretion and controlled messaging. While Charles did not address Harry's words directly, sources close to the king suggested he was delighted with his son's words. However, they also emphasized the need for private conversations. This carefully crafted message reveals the complexities of royal communication. It suggests a willingness to engage in reconciliation, but within the confines of royal protocol. The indirect nature of the response can be interpreted in various ways. Some may view it as a positive step indicating a willingness to mend fences. Others might see it as a measured attempt to control the narrative and maintain a distance. Regardless of interpretation, the response highlights the significant influence of the institution on royal family dynamics. It underscores the challenge of separating personal feelings from the constraints of tradition and protocol. Section 4. A relationship tested, past grievances, and the weight of the firm. The relationship between Charles and Harry has been strained for years. Harry has spoken openly about feeling unsupported by his father and the institution. He has cited the relentless media scrutiny and the lack of protection from negative press as major sources of tension. The death of Princess Diana, Harry's mother, casts a long shadow over their relationship. Harry has expressed anger and frustration over the way his family, particularly Charles, handled the aftermath of her death. He felt ill-equipped to deal with the intense grief and public scrutiny at such a young age. The weight of the firm, the nickname for the royal institution, has also played a significant role in their estrangement. Harry has criticized the institution's rigid protocols and resistance to change. He believes it prioritizes image over the well-being of its members. These past grievances have created a chasm between father and son. Healing the rift requires acknowledging these wounds and engaging in open and honest communication. Section 5. Bridging the divide. The urgency for direct action from King Charles. While Harry has taken the first step by expressing his desire for reconciliation, the onus now falls on King Charles to reciprocate. A direct and heartfelt response from the king is crucial in bridging the divide. Charles needs to acknowledge Harry's pain and understand his perspective. Listening without judgment is essential in rebuilding trust. While royal protocol may dictate a certain level of formality, a genuine expression of empathy and a willingness to repair the relationship can speak volumes. Direct action from King Charles is crucial in demonstrating his commitment to reconciliation. This could involve a private meeting with Harry, away from the public eye and the influence of courtiers. The time for healing is now. As Charles ages, the opportunity for reconciliation becomes more precious. The world is watching, hoping that this father and son can find their way back to each other. Section 6. Unequal treatment, contrasting royal family dynamics. The situation between Charles and Harry draws comparisons to other royal family dynamics. Some observers point to the seemingly warmer relationship between Charles and his other son, Prince William. Others note the Queen's ability to navigate family conflicts with grace and understanding. These comparisons, while potentially unfair, highlight the perceived inconsistencies in how Charles interacts with his sons. The public perception of favoritism, whether real or imagined, can exacerbate existing tensions and hinder reconciliation. It's important to acknowledge that every family dynamic is unique. However, the public nature of royal life invites scrutiny and comparison. Charles must be mindful of how his actions are perceived, not only by his sons but also by the public. Addressing any perceived imbalances in affection and support is crucial in fostering a sense of fairness and unity within the family. Section 7. A call for unity. The path to reconciliation requires mutual effort. The path to reconciliation is rarely easy. It requires patience, understanding and a willingness to compromise from all parties involved. While Harry's plea for reconciliation is a significant step, it is only the beginning. King Charles must now rise to the occasion. He needs to demonstrate his love and support for his son, both privately and publicly. Open communication, devoid of blame and judgment, is essential in rebuilding trust and understanding. However, reconciliation is not solely the responsibility of the king. Harry, too, must be willing to meet his father halfway. This involves letting go of past resentments, forgiving past transgressions, and approaching the relationship with an open heart. The world watches with bated breath, hoping for a fairy tale ending where father and son reunite and mend their fractured bond. While the journey may be long and arduous, the possibility of reconciliation remains. Ultimately, the story of Charles and Harry is a reminder that even within the most powerful families, love and forgiveness have the power to heal even the deepest wounds. My dear listeners, this is more than just a family feud. It's a mirror reflecting how power, race, pride and image collide in one of the most outdated institutions on earth. So, if you stand with Harry, if you believe in healing, accountability and unconditional love, hit that like button, subscribe, and leave your thoughts below. Because here at Meghan and Harry Tales, we speak truth to power, and we do it with love.